Jamie, welcome to Bangladesh.
Thank you.
And give us an idea about how it all came around, what prompted you to take on this job. And at the start, you weren't given a role, but then when you came to Bangladesh, you saw
Yep.
what was going on, and then you were assigned the role.
Yep.
Tell us about the whole process.
Yeah, there's not a lot to tell really. I was available for coaching jobs around the world, and I've always stayed in touch with Bangladesh, whether it be with some of the board members that I know quite well from past and a lot of the players. So this role, or a role, came up to come and be batting coach or batting consultant to work with HP. HP includes all the juniors in our high performance program and the national team. So I was always going to be working with national players, national team players, but whether that was on a full-time basis or not, I wasn't sure, and I didn't really care. I loved Bangladesh last time. Some people don't believe that, but I loved my time here last time for 3 years, and I was always looking forward and hoping that there'd be an opportunity to come back. And now I'm here.
What is it like, Bangladesh cricket, now that you've come back after a number of years? What is the talent like? Do you see anything different?
There's 4 or 5 6-foot tall fast bowlers who bowl 140 plus. So to me, that's so exciting. And you've still got the world's best all-rounder who delivers nearly every day that he plays, whether it be with the bat or the ball. The young talent I've seen already in 2 games. Who was it? Miraz, Afif, and Litton. Quality, classy, calm cricketers who are only going to get better. The more they play, the more times they perform in big matches like they have here. These are pressure games for our boys. They had to win these games. And the young players stood up. Mushfiq yesterday, amazing. Taskin and Saqib bowled beautifully yesterday, and all the bowlers the previous game bowled really well. But it's just great to see young players. The senior players, we know they're going to stand up at some point, but they need the young players stepping up as well to help them out. So that's the exciting part.
Jamie, you oversaw a very successful period for Bangladesh in 2007. So there must be some expectations on you as well to bring up these new batsmen over the next few years when you're going to go around. Is that some sort of a pressure on you, or you really enjoy it?
I think the pressure's almost taken off me already. I'm seeing the talent that's here, that they're already capable of performing in big matches, and people like Litton has already done that in test matches. I see little things I can help him with, but that's going to take time to put that last bit of class on him where he can face up to every bowler in the world and succeed, whether it be really fast bowlers or great spinners. That's my challenge, is just to make him that little bit better than Tamim and those guys. They've reached a great level. Now we want the younger guys to even go further.
What would the senior cricketers like Tamim previously when you worked for Bangladesh?
Yep.
And now you started your second innings. Here we can.
As I think I just said, my job is half done because the class of player is already there. They are, from what I've seen so far, and I know it's Afghanistan who have great spinners and they've got one really good class fast bowler, but when we go against South Africa and Australia and India, they've got 4 of those and they've got 3 quality spinners all coming at them. There's no respite, there's no easy runs. That's where we're going to be challenged, and that's where we've got to improve and be ready for it and in their conditions. So we've got a long way to go to get to that point, but we're a really good cricket team here. We need to continue to do that. The young players just need to take that extra step so they perform overseas all the time.
Jamie, you know that 2023 World Cup is coming at us. So we have almost a year before the World Cup. And if we count the matches that Bangladesh will play in the future, it is around 15 matches maximum.
Yeah.
So are you going to make any kind of experiment with your team, especially with the batters in next games?
Yeah, it won't be me making experiments with the team. I'll be working with whatever batters I'm handed, and we'll definitely have a list of players that are in line for 2020 cricket, but I certainly won't be talking about who's going to be picked or not. But I'll be working with those guys to improve their 2020 cricket. We've also got to play some important test series and one-day series. We want to win every game we can. So 2020 is the focus because that's the next World Cup. But on the back of that, we're preparing for a lot of games. So the time to practice.
What about the ODI?
Yeah, same. We've got to prepare for all those games. We've got to win every game we play. whether it be ODIs, T20 or Test cricket. But there is a big focus on T20 at the moment. In everyone's mind, I'm focusing on the World Cup. If we can be good T20 players, by October, November, we'll be a much better one-day team at the end of the day in India. Because we know we have to make big scores in India to win the World Cup or to play well in that World Cup. We're not going to be getting away with 270, 260. We're going to need 320.
Riyadh is batting in numbers number 6. Most of the times his batting position is number 6.
Yep.
But we saw that he was successful in number 4 as well in the 2015 World Cup and has the experience and capability as well.
Yep.
So do you think that his batting order should be promoted?
No, I think we're always going to be tinkering with batting orders. You know, we've got quality players. We can't fit them all in at number 4 or number 3. There's a lot of players that want to bat at number 3, but we've got one there at the moment. If he succeeds, he'll probably stay there. But everyone's got a role to play. Like Miraj on the other day, batting at, what was he, 8, 7. And a 5th coming in. They're batting at 7 and 8 and winning games for us. They're doing their role. We could say put them up higher, but there's people already there, and they're all performing. We're winning one-day cricket matches here all the time. Good players right through that batting order, and they all step up at different times.
When he came here for the first time, all those 4 young seniors were very young.
Yep.
You helped them to develop their cricket. Right now they are all 32 plus.
Yep.
What areas you want to work with them right now? And we have seen you are working with them in every different aspect.
Yep.
What were the areas we are working with them?
Yeah, a lot of it for me is footwork, and we've seen Tamim a little bit. He wants to straighten his front foot up, and he's doing that. It's not going to happen really quickly, but we're talking about long term. If he's going to play for the next 3-4 years, we want to straighten that front foot up a bit, and he'll have a lot more success. If he doesn't get out LB, they're going to find it very hard to get him out. He'll make a lot of runs. I can see his best cricket still ahead of him.
Jimmy, you have already mentioned some talent, and there is a lot of talent cricketer in Bangladesh. But we have seen that the main concerning issue or problem is their inconsistency.
Yep.
They are not consistent.
Yep.
So how do you improve this job, and what is your target in this area?
Yeah, I think we've all got to remember that Tamim and Saqib, Mushfiq, Riyadh, and they were all inconsistent when they started. We could have dropped them at any stage in their career. If Saqib wasn't a good bowler, he would have been dropped as a batsman a lot of times before he started to succeed. But he held it together because he's a good batsman, potential batsman. That's what we've got, some potential superstars here. We give them time, we pick the right ones, we nurture them, give them opportunities without putting so much pressure on them. They'll be the next Saqibs and Tamims. I've got no doubt about that.